we turn on our solid view, we can notice that maybe the part hasn't been designed for the process, or the parameters haven't been designed for the part, and we have kind of odd wall thicknesses relative to the file, to the geometry thickness. But here we're using a thickness optimization, and we can see from the analysis that the algorithm identifies that the outer walls are perfectly fine relative to the CAD because it's net shaped to the part. But the inner walls, the infill, they need some changing, so it will automatically change it. And now our thicknesses have been resolved, so we can actually print the part solid as we need it to.
Yeah.
We can also see that this part has an overhang. That might be an achievable overhang, in this case it's powder laser DED. But regardless, we're going to see a reduction in quality here because the laser isn't as concentrated, because you've got some step over, because the powder's going to miss a bit. What would be ideal is if our tool was oriented normal to that angle here.
Yeah.
But you don't angle it everywhere the same, because here we might want it here, and here we want it here. So how do we do that? The answer is very easily. We can just look at our outer walls here, because we don't need to do this for the infill, because the infill's already solid. And with the edit operator, tool rotations, we can orient our tool, specifically our tool Z-axis. We can orient it towards the previous layer. So let's take a look at the before and after. So here's the before. On every vertex, we have our TCP. So this is on that slope. We can see we're horizontal, so all our tool rotations are normal to the print bed. And then after our tool orient, we can see that they are now actually guided on every point relative to the material below it.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're sloped here. Here, they're sloped like that. And everywhere else where it's still horizontal, it's still horizontal.
Yeah.
So we have them exactly where we need them. So that's a nice automated way of doing it. Because we've got lots of changes in tool rotations, depending on the geometry, we can also smooth our tool rotation so it's not going to jump. So we can smooth them out, which is wonderful. Do a final optimization for any remaining overhang, changing our speeds in those areas maybe. And then finally, we can jump to our toolpath